everybody. Welcome to Astrology and Psychic Readings with Lady D. I'm your host, Lady D, for the next half an hour. I hope you've all had a wonderful week. So we do have with the planets, we have the new moon that is happening in Pisces, which is going to be on the 20th at 6:05 p.m. So for those who are on the other side of the country or planet, you'll be on the 19th. So for me, 20th, just after my birthday. It's going to be with the moon, with the sun, and it's going to be with Saturn too. It's very close together. And at the moment, even today, we do have the sun and Saturn that's conjunct big together. So the last couple of days may have been, or even the last week, it may have felt a little bit intense, or things maybe not going as you had planned, some problems creeping up. Saturn's the planet of problems. I always see it as it's bringing up problems or issues, and the sun represents your life. So that's why I say you might be feeling like a bit, things aren't going exactly the way you had wanted to go. With this new moon, I do feel like we've got the moon mixed in with this. It is going to bring up some spiritual, I feel like it will be a spiritual awakening for some people, and you may get some spiritual gifts or feeling very heightened and more connected to spirit. There also might be, you might be in tune with other people's emotions. So you might be feeling other people's energies a lot during this new moon that's coming up too, because the moon is our emotions, and Pisces, it's a very emotional sign, a sensitive sign. So you might feel like that you do connect easily to other people's energies. So it's a good time to protect your own energy, so you're not carrying on other people's worries or their own issues, their own problems, so you can keep them away from your own energy. They also feel like things that might be unstable, or even with emotions, like you're letting emotions get the better of you, may also be coming up this week. I've been feeling like these last weeks, and as we get closer to Pluto moving signs, it's like we're on a cliff and we're looking over, but we haven't actually gone over the cliff yet. That's why I feel like there's change coming. We feel like there's something coming, but we can't see it yet, is how I've been feeling. I feel like there could be bringing up like wishes, like what is about intentions and planting new seeds with new moon. So you might be like thinking, oh, hope this happens. I wish this would happen. Like having these wishings and making wishes coming up here. And I feel like it's going to be about hard work too. You might feel like just sitting back, but I feel like it is about hard work. And when things need to be done, it's like, don't fight it. You're going to have to just do things and push through. And I've got here, it could be also mental health. Mental health is also Pisces, so it could be feelings of some mental health. Maybe some people might be coming up it could be a very sensitive time, this new moon, just because we've got Saturn here with the sun. So it's going to really affect the collective, I feel. We do have a positive transit coming up this week, which I can't wait for. We do have Jupiter, which is going to conjunct Venus in Aries. So Jupiter is going to move signs in a couple of days, going to go into Aries. This is going to be quite good. So this is going to be around the 21st of February. This will move into Aries. Venus in Aries, it's going to be like you're moving forward, you're setting your intentions, you're feeling more motivated to do with your finances and with relationships, you're working with partnerships here. We've got that Mars shadow really helping us with this energy, using our connections, our networking. We've got a thirst for, I feel like, knowledge and hunger to get further as well with this transit. And with Jupiter being the planet of luck, when these two planets come together, it is about luck. So we could be getting some luck with some finances this week, or even relationships may coming in. Could be a very positive time to even meeting new people, dating, starting or working things out with relationships can be a good time with that. So it's a shame we didn't have that last week, that transit. But that's a very positive transit that we got coming up this week too. And what else we got for this week that I feel like is going to coming up? I feel like things might feel a bit mismatched, or things not adding up or matching up. I feel like that's going to be a topic of the week, or just a feeling that you may have. And I feel like it is time about harvest rewards, and those that will find that, things finally paying off and they feel like they are getting further are the ones that are putting the hard work in, or ones that are trying to achieve something and that they've got a plan, they know what they're doing, and they're working hard on their plans to be able to achieve the outcomes. I don't feel like if this is a week where you feel like just resting or hoping that something's going to fall in your lap, it might not be the week for that. This is a week of creating something for yourself. I've got here, like I said, don't rest, keep on going through. It is a time to move forward. I feel like you're going to feel like change is going to happen. I somehow got 2 weeks with that. I feel like change is going to happen in 2 weeks, but I feel like the feeling of change is coming. And I already feel that myself coming up in the air. And I feel like this week people are not wanting to be messed around with. They're wanting to hear, they want to know the truth. I feel like people, or the collective, are really being sick of being messed around and being told things that maybe aren't true. So I do feel like there could be, and it can be like holes if you're maybe with politics or governments or things that are coming out, and you might feel like that it's not true. So I feel like it's going to stand out at you this week, and people are wanting the truth, not lies. I also got Chinese whispers. So it could be about, something going on this week where people have got their own ideas of what it is, or people are relating stories and not relating it the right way, and things being missed out. I just feel like there could be a bit of Chinese whispers coming in this week. It also could be a bit of trouble with boundaries. So if you're someone that finds it hard to keep boundaries, it could be a hard time for that this week. I do feel like at this, you got to stick to your boundaries because people will overcross them this week. Also, not knowing your limits. Sometimes you might feel like you're taking too much on. I say yes, it is about hard work, but sometimes we can take too much on, and that could be it this week. And people are having high expectations. I feel like expectations are going to be quite high in what they want out of other people and what they want to achieve. And I've got here, grounding is very important this week. It's very important to keep yourself grounded as well. And I've got here, the scales out of whack. So things are not being balanced. And again, taking too much on, but I just feel like the scales is going to be a bit out of balance this week. We've got all these things that are coming in, gearing up for a very busy March when we've got these planets changing signs. We've got Saturn changing signs. Pluto will also be changing signs. And a few other little planets will be changing signs too. So March is going to be a really interesting month ahead that we do have. So we're just at the end of February coming into that. Okay, so let's go to the callers. So first of all, we have here, Kaisha in Jersey, so in America.
Yes.
So hi,
Yes.
Kaisha. How can I help you today?
Hi. So I wanted to get a reading on my relationship. I'm just looking for some advice and seeing if I'm headed in the right direction. I don't want to waste my time, so I'm just calling to see, about my partner.
Okay, let's see. Okay. I just feel I'm unsure whether I'm going to go ahead with this. Okay, let's have a look, see what I get with the cards. I do feel like this might not be with the relationship, but it could be. But I also get the feeling that you're busy, but you're looking in the wrong direction about something as well. It's like I see you looking for something, but it's not in the direction that you need to look. Okay. Okay. So with your partner that you've got here, do you get suspicious? Is there suspicion of him not telling the full truth to you?
Yes.
Okay, because I'm just hearing lies. I hear things in songs sometimes, and I'm hearing a song about lies. So I feel like you need to listen to your gut instinct on this case. I feel like that the partner you've got, I kind of feel like I kind of feel a mix of emotions. Like I feel like there's a thing of being a bit wishy-washy, that he's saying one thing, but it's like doing another thing. things aren't making sense to me, to you, but it's like you're in it together as well, like through thick and thin. But I feel like that's more the commitment that you're making to this person, that you want to be with him through thick and thin, and you are wanting it to be something that's going to develop into something much better. I kind of feel like he's not grounded. Okay, where are we getting? I want to say tread lightly with this relationship. I feel like there's some things that are not spoken about that needs to be talked about. I feel like maybe it's him or could be you, that someone's avoiding things or avoiding the truth. There's also a card here that's really standing out to me about being stopped in your path, so whether it be you or him. And I feel like that you're more of the leader, like you know what you want and you know potentially where you're wanting to go. And he needs to follow, but at the same time, I kind of feel like on his end, he's holding back a little bit. There's also here financial help. Are you helping? Are you helping this person with like financially, or are they helping you financially?
Not all the time.
Not all the time. Okay, because I did get that says something about financial help. I keep on seeing like tread lightly, or you're treading in like water, but it's in the shallow end. But I know you're going to get a happy ending for yourself. That's the thing with this. I know that there is a happy ending for you, and I know that once you turn at a different direction, things have turned a corner, they've turned a page, and things are looking more bright for you. And it is a happier ending that is for you, but it's up to you whether or not you're going to turn a corner. That's what I feel. I kind of feel like it might get to the point where this person with him, it might get a little boring, or you're over, or could be maybe you're over the lies that are going to come out. I just feel like there's a sense of boredom that's coming up here with as well. I'm feeling like you're in love with this man. I feel like there's love coming from you with him. It's a different energy that I feel. I just feel like you need to trust what's in your heart, and you need to trust like yourself. And if you feel like this is the right person, then you need to like continue on. If you feel like it's not the right person, this is where you've got to make the decision and turn around, and potentially might even have to walk away. I do see you searching for something, and I feel like you're searching for some sort of new beginning that's coming in with this. I'm going to say May to June is where your intentions are clear. You've said your piece. You know what you want. You're not going to change your mind. You're being very stubborn, and it's like that's it. It's like take it or leave it. But I feel like that's May to June. I feel like he will. I do feel like I do see him like asking for forgiveness, or there is like pleading with you. Whether it be too little, too late, I'm not sure, but I just see you're more in your like a stronger energy in May, June of deciding where to go. But I do see a happy ending for you. It's just a matter of you changing a direction to get that where you want to go to. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any other questions for me?
No, that was all. Thank you.
Okay, no worries. Let's see where we go here. We've got the next caller who's here, and it is Rachel, who's in Tule, Utah. Hello, Rachel. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. How can I help you today?
I'm just looking for either a general reading or marriage.
Okay. Like reading on when you're going to get married, you mean, or on your marriage?
I am married right now. Just basically on like where it's going.
Okay. I see you praying, but like I'm hearing you need to believe in yourself, but I'm also seeing you praying as well. I feel like for you, there's something about this Mercury that's going to be in retrograde that's going to be happening in August. I feel like something about that time for you is going to be interesting, or there's an exposing or something. I've got a calendar up here about all the moon phases, and it's just standing out to me about that's Mercury retrograde that's happening on the 23rd of August. It's in Scorpio, which is about revealing secrets. Let's have a look here. Okay, look here. For you. Okay, I do get something about income or money with this. And I feel like there's something about being like it's hard work or it's hard. And I feel like with you, I don't want to waste time. I'm hearing it's not what it used to be. I do feel like there was a time where I just feel like things aren't. I'm just hearing it's not what it used to be. I feel like you're the one that's doing like a lot of the work, or you're very caring. You're also, I feel like you're healing. You're healing people. You're probably a natural healer as well. But I keep on getting to something about finances here. So there's stress about finances, in where it's going. Okay. Is one of you not working? Is there someone that's not working here?
I just barely returned to work from maternity leave.
Oh, okay. It's so your partner, he's working.
Yeah, he's currently working.
Okay. So I've got a man here. I feel like I've got a spirit, a man here, and he's talking in my ear. Who is closer? Okay. Your father's with us at the moment. Is he passed over?
I'm sorry?
Your father, he's with you at the, like he's alive or he's passed over? I had a person here and I feel like they're like a father figure or a father.
My father is currently living, but my grandpa is deceased.
Okay. Was he like a father?
Yeah, he's living.
Okay. So you've got to get. All right. Let me just see what I can get from this man for you quickly, and then I'll carry on with the reading because he's in my ear. So I want to try and make sense what he's telling me. So your dad, he's not working at the moment. Is that correct?
I think he's in between jobs. Last I knew.
Where was he? Sorry.
Oh, he's in between jobs.
What does what does that? What do you mean?
He
not working.
just quit his current job, but he's about to start a new one. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay, yeah. So I have this man here, and he was telling me that he's not working, and that's why I asked for someone working. I thought maybe it was your partner, but he's saying father. So I'm like, okay, so that you're saying your father, yet your father's not working. But he's telling me that your dad does need a he does need an income still. He's saying to me that your dad like I see your dad and he's got money. He's showing me this man is showing me your father, and he's got coins. Oh no, it's you. Your grandfather, was he like, I feel like this man was a bit of a saver. Like he would be very like savvy with his money. Okay, hello.
Oh, sorry.
Okay,
what?
just keep on going. That's okay. Sorry, I have your grandfather here with me. So he's talking to me and he wants to he's talking to me about your dad, but also with this man. I see him with coins in his pocket. So I just feel like this man, he's quite frugal with his money. Like he likes to keep money with him or on him.
Yes, he's very good with his money.
Yeah. And he's telling me that your dad's like also, he's planning to retire, and he's planning, I feel like coming into like a couple of years. I feel like the job that he's going into now could be his last one before making that final step to retiring. And I feel like when your dad retires, I kind of feel like he wants to go like either travel, like I do see, like he's showing me like an RV. He's also saying that your grandfather's saying that he's proud of your father. He does a lot of hard work and needs to keep doing. He's also like the glue that holds the family together. But he's very proud of his son. If you can pass that message on to your father, that would be really good. Getting back to you with your getting back to you with your relationship reading here. I just feel like there's something about being a matter of time, or there's like a time bomb here. Where are we going to go with this relationship? In this relationship, I do feel like you're the one that's holding the relationship together. There is an assist keeps on standing out to me. I just feel like you're the one that's very nurturing, and you're the one that's very caring with it. Your husband, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I can trust him, but at the same time, I feel like you guys are going to be okay. I do feel like you're going to be okay. I just see a love heart around you guys. I feel like it's important, but also I want to say this card is standing out to me. I feel two things. I do feel like your husband has eyes for you, but at the same time, when I see this card, I always see it as meeting somewhere new. So whether it be someone that comes in, it could be a friendship or comes into your life, or maybe someone that catches your eye, but you don't pursue anything about it. I also feel like there could be another baby coming in for you as well. So I do feel like perhaps you go back to work, but I feel like within, I'm going to say 1 year, there might be another baby on the way with you too. I do feel like it's very important for you to also, as a couple, to save money, but you also need to be independent. Something about you wanting to or needing to be independent too. And I feel like independent financially and being financially secure as well. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Do you have any questions for me?
No, I don't. Thank you so much.
Okay. So this week we'll do some cards for the week ahead to see what's happening in this week with some cards. And this week is going to be, I kind of feel like we might feel this week where maybe the powers that be is going to try to, I keep on seeing like a puppet, like Pinocchio with the strings on. So I do feel like this might be feeling that, that maybe the government or powers that be are trying to control something or control a narrative, but I don't feel like it's going to work. I feel like people are going to see through that. They're seeing the holes through that. I feel like it is time, or the collective, I feel like is going to be more unified this week in what's going on, because they're going to see through things that are just really doesn't make sense, I'm going to say. Let's do some cards for the week and just see where we can go from here. Okay, let's have a look here. We are moving on to something different. So I do feel like maybe the new stories or the stories that are coming out will be a bit different this week, and we're moving forward, and it's not going to be like the same thing. And once we move forward and take that step forward, we can't go back. It's like we can't go back now. The only way we go is moving forward. And we also might be feeling like that, like who can we trust around us, because we want people to be on our, same side. And we're, as a collective, we're all trying to move forward. I do get some really good cards coming up here as well, but I feel like we're running away from people who are trying to control or manipulate us. There is a sense of maybe someone, perhaps when I see this card, I always feel like it's a sense of being watched, or someone's watching over. But even if there's a lower point of the week, there's still some hope there. I don't feel like there's no hope this week. I feel like there's a lot of hope this week. But at the same time, we're seeing things like around us crumble. And when I say that, I mean the broader things that's coming up as a collective. But we're definitely moving forward. I feel like we're going to see opportunities ahead that are coming up to us, and I feel like this is going to be financial opportunities that are coming up. You might even, if you're in business, you might even like see and find out like perhaps like loopholes or something there that's going to help you to move forward into where you're going to go. And I do see, as I said, I do have some positive cards, even with relationships this week. I feel like if you know what you want, you're going to get what you want. And it is about, it's like if you're single, Cupid might even hit its bow to you, and you end up meeting like the love of your life potentially this week, especially with that Venus and Jupiter conjunction that's going to be coming up here in Aries, because it's about being very, very strong too. And I mean, the sun's also changing signs. So we're going to the last part of Aquarius, which is next couple of days, and then moving into, so I'm an Aquarian. I was born in the morning on the 19th. So I was very lucky. I got to go into being an Aquarian. But we're going from Aquarius to Pisces, which is two very different star signs. Aquarians are very independent. They're very futuristic. I always say the person that thought that the world was round when everyone else thought it was flat was an Aquarian thing, because they're like the head of their time. They thought ahead of very like future things before everyone else. And it's a sense of it's a humanitarian. Aquarians are very much caring people. They get a bit told they're cold-hearted, but that's just because they also detach. Aquarians detach themselves from certain situations. Like for myself, I can watch the news on things and I'll detach myself, so I don't really not invested in a lot of things. It's just the way that I see it. But also with Aquarians, you're seeing things from every angle. And you're going into Pisces, which is more of a sensitive psychic sign that rules a lot of other things too. So this week it's going to be, I feel like there's going to be some random events happening as well, where you're just like, what's going on? Just because a lot of random events, and it might even decide that you choose to leave a job or leave and to move on to something that's brand new as well. Okay, so I hope you've all had a wonderful week and are going to have another wonderful week ahead. And if you would like to contact me for reading, you can do so. My Facebook page is Lady D Psychic Parties. My Instagram is Lady D Psychic, the same with my TikTok, and my YouTube channel, which is Lady D or Danielle Psychic. I hope you all have a wonderful week ahead. And next week, I'll be coming live from the Brisbane Mind, Body, Spirit Festival, which is in the Convention Centre. So if you are in Brisbane, come past my stand in A12 and come and say hi or book a reading with me. And so it'll be very exciting, be live from there. And I'll see you next week. So bye for now.